Marston's Domain.
Hey everyone, Marson here, and today I want to talk about Ring Fit Adventure, because I already talked about this when they showed the teaser trailer, but now we actually know what it is, and I'm still excited for it. There are a couple things that I want to talk about with this though. One is that I don't really like their advertising approach with this. I really think they should have separated the RPG game and the overall exercise part, because I feel like a lot of people who had Wii Fit were more interested in just kind of exercising. And I feel like with this game, with them showing off right away that it's an RPG game, I feel like a lot of older people that just want to exercise might have just stopped watching it. Because to me, the RPG game is aimed more towards a younger audience, which is fine. But for me, I watched it and I was like, I mean, it seems kind of cool. I really like that you use attacks by exercising. But in the back of my mind, I just kept thinking, I hope you can just do regular exercises. And sure enough, after like 7 or 5 minutes of that trailer, they finally showed off, oh yeah, you can also just do regular exercises. So I feel like they should have separated it. It's kind of like my opinion with ARMS. I know a lot of people don't agree with me, but to me, they advertised that game a lot with motion controls. And I feel like a lot of people were pretty much fed up with motion controls at that point. And I think a lot of people didn't even bother to try it because they were like, I don't want to use motion controls. Besides when the demo came out and when I tried it at PAX, I never used motion controls again. I think I may have attempted it once because I was like, well, it would be a more optimal control scheme because there's more nuance with it. But then I was like, yeah, I'm just going to use a regular controller. And I'm pretty sure most of the people that played ARMS competitively used a Pro Controller as well. So to me, I think they alienated a lot of people by showcasing it as a motion control game. So with this game, I really feel like them showing off that RPG thing at first may not have been the best route to go with it. Because I know that if I sent that to someone who wants to just exercise, that overview video is pretty long. So I don't know if they would have watched through the whole thing to go, oh, you can just use it for regular exercise. So I hope that that doesn't end up screwing them over. But in terms of my overall thoughts on this game, I think it's really cool. Like I said, I don't know how much I'll dive into the RPG game. I'm definitely going to try it. I mean, who knows? Maybe I'll love it. But I hope that the other features have enough to offer that it makes the game worth it if you don't want to do the RPG stuff. Because it did say that it's going to give you, general stats on things you've done and everything in terms of calories burned, and you can check your heart rate. I hope that there is some element of that it collects that and you gain stuff in the game or you unlock stuff. Because one thing that was cool about Wii Fit was that when you would do exercises, I believe it was in the first one. I know it was in Wii Fit U or whatever, but there was like a piggy bank. And as you did exercises and burned calories, you would gain some form of currency or whatever, but it would add up, and the more you got, you just unlocked stuff. And it wasn't even that big of a deal, but just knowing that you're constantly getting something just makes it more fun. And especially with the Wii Fit U game, because you could take that walker thing around, and it would count your steps, and then you could scan it into the game, and then you would virtually move around on the world. It was cool. So I hope that this game has those elements too. I hope it's not just straightforward, oh, now do crunches, because that makes it less fun. And the whole point of something like this to me is that it makes it fun and you don't think of it as just straightforward exercise. Because for me, I enjoy working out, but I do not like cardio. So I like these games because it can get me to do cardio, and I don't really think about it as, oh, this is 45 minutes of cardio, because that's what kills it for me. Working out is fun because it's like you can lift a couple things and then walk around a little, then lift more, walk around a little, do another exercise, walk around a little. Cardio is, no, you're doing this for 45 minutes. And I'm someone that's really good with keeping track of time. So even if I don't look at a clock, I usually always know what time it is. So as soon as I start, I'm like, well, I'm only this much through, and that's all that's on my mind. So I had bought the fitness boxing game for Switch to try to help with that, and it was cool at first, but it still has that grindy type of feeling of, yep, I'm just doing this for 45 minutes, and it lost its fun factor for me. And plus, it's all about the music, and the music in there isn't really my taste of music, so it just got boring really quick. So if this game has fun elements, not just in the RPG part of the game, I think I'm gonna love it. And overall, I think this thing is genius, because some people have said that They don't know if this is a good replacement for Wii Fit, but honestly, I'm glad Nintendo is taking a risk with this because I wouldn't have wanted another balance board. To me, that thing, it was really cool when it came out, but I would rather have something that's just strapped to my leg, like this is, and it keeps track that way. I know there were things in Wii Fit where you'd put the Wii Remote in your pocket or whatever and you'd run around. At least it was in the second one, or the Wii U one, whatever. But in general, I think Ring Fit Adventure is a really unique idea, and I'm very curious to see where they take this because I absolutely do not think this will be the only game that utilizes it. And it makes me wonder if they'll make a straightforward exercising game to follow this. Maybe this game is just kind of the entry to utilizing this. I mean, like I said, they're definitely going to use this for more than one game, I believe, but I'm wondering if in terms of exercise, Nintendo's like, okay, this would be kind of the entry point, and then we're going to make a hardcore exercising game dedicated to this new device. But either way, I'm excited, and I'm definitely going to buy it. I need to try it. I think the price point is fair, but I wish that the game itself was a little cheaper. I'm very curious as to if they'll ever offer this game separately, because I'm curious as to what the price point of the game itself is, because the whole thing costs $80. And I think it's pretty fair, but if the game doesn't have as much to offer as it seems, then I'm curious as to how much the device itself is and how much the game itself is. I don't know if we'll ever know that. I don't know if they'll sell them separately at some point. And it sucks for me because I prefer to buy all my games digitally, and I'm gonna have to just pre-order it and get it physically because I'm not gonna wait and see if they're gonna eventually sell it separately. I want to play it when it comes out, so it's not a huge deal because it'll be my only physical game, so I can just leave it in the Switch, but just a random thing that kind of sucks, but it's whatever. I'm excited for this. I'm gonna try it. I will definitely give my thoughts on it once I try it. And if they give more news or information on it, I'll probably talk about it more and discuss it. But either way, that's all I really have to say about this for right now. Let me know in the comment section down below what you think about all this. Are you going to get Ring Fit Adventure? Do you think it's not really for you? Let me know in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed this and want to support my content, feel free to subscribe. And until next time, I'll see y'all later. Take care, everyone.